Okay, my thesis, the title of it was The Double Blessing of Spiritual Purity, and the text is Matthew 5:8. The main idea of this passage is that after research that I came up with is uh, that if your heart's motives are correct or pure, then you will be able to see and experience God. And when I say experience God, you will be able to behold Him and see Him in the next life, in eternity. So in the present life, you'll be able to experience Him. Um, in eternity, you'll be able to physically experience and see Him. So the first point of that is that it's an heart issue. Um, Jesus says that it doesn't matter necessarily just with the actions, that the heart is what causes a person to be defiled. It says that here in Matthew 15:18, that he says, but what comes out of the mouth proceeds from the heart, and this defiles a person. For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander. These are what defile a person. So therefore, um, in order to be a person of purity, you have to um, be devoid of those things. I found as well that throughout the book of Matthew that it's impossible to be pure in heart by yourself, in your own doing. If you notice in right here in Logos in Matthew 4, Jesus calls his disciples first, and that was vital in my research and seeing that Jesus initially calls them. Therefore, then they are able to be taught to. And in Matthew 5, he sees the crowds, but he's speaking to his disciples. Therefore, you can't um, experience purity without first being called by God. Um, and then as well, the next point is that um, purity is a heart issue. Um, and you see throughout the book of Matthew, especially in Matthew 23, I stated down here, uh, that Jesus has a long, almost sermon where he basically rebukes the scribes, the teachers of the laws, and the Pharisees uh, because outwardly their actions would please God, but their hearts were far from Him. So therefore, uh, spiritual purity first is a gift from God. So you have to be called by God to be pure in heart, and as well in being pure, that it's it's a it's a heart issue. It's not um, just your actions, and the only way that can happen is through, of course, God calling you. And then those actions, what can show you that you're walking in purity are those verses that preceded Matthew here, Matthew 5:1 through 12, and follow Matthew 5:8. Those are the qualities that you see of a person who is pure in heart. And then the second portion of it was the fact that of my thesis. Second portion of it was the fact that it's possible to see God. Here in Logos, right here, the word "see" can also mean to behold. Um, therefore, I think that it's yeah. So I think that what it's saying is seeing God. That's not possible until eternity. Um, but however, so those who are pure in heart, they will be saved. They will be eternally see God. Yet at the same time, today we can behold Him or experience Him. But again, that can't happen unless God calls you as He called His disciples. And so Logos, it helped a lot with the background of the word, um, with the commentary here to the right. Um, yeah, with the ESV, I went back and forth with that, and yeah, so that's of my project.